Brother Marine. Brother Marine. Brother Marine. We have returned again today on this day, which today, Wednesday, August the 3rd. That is today, not Tuesday. Confused with it is today. This day. The day. Not the day. The evening. So I mean, it is the current time. Welcome to the stream. I am Slathe, the Space Marine. And today on the stream, we're going to be working on hobby stuff. That is the stuff that you see right here. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Look at that. Look at this. Look at me. Look at the video. That's contained in right here. I'm Slathe. This is a Space Marine right here. We are doing painting. We are going to be painting some stuff. And by stuff, I mean my stuff. And by my stuff, I mean these weapons. Oh my god, look at what we have here. Oh my god, there's so much there. And there's so much more to go. Boom! VE Day, HIV Day. Are you positive? Hump Day? Well, what's up, Jimmy? Jimmy. Well, let's get ourselves, we should probably get the link to the stream and be putting that into the Discord. We need to have people be able to access that. It's probably a good, wait, did I quit this? Back it. The Discord people, they can figure it out. They can figure it out. They don't need me to watch over them. They don't need me. But you don't have to leave. You can still stay if you want to stay for me. And in the disc, you can still do that. Do that for me. So, today on the stream, which is this stream, which is what we have here in the confines of this bordered area right here. Wow, 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 wow. We are going to be doing our hobby in the stream today, tonight, today, this day, today, Thursday. It's Wednesday, but that's okay. I was going to sleep, damn you. Believe in love after love. And I believe in love after love after love after love. So we're going to have to get some stuff done. We're going to have to do some stuff. Do something different. We'll do something different. We'll do something different. Yeah, I think I got an idea for that. I think I got an idea of how to do something a little different. Hey, camera. I'm right here. You can stay focused on me. Focus, camera. Focus. Okay, so we're going to be going to the corner cam. Whee! That's right, I'm over here now. And I cut off this way, because now I look this way, because I've got a chair. That's right. So now it's kind of confusing, because I'm looking this way, but really, it's like I should be this way, because this is like this towards the center of the screen, and so that would be more presentable in that sense. So I could flip it. You could be looking at it on the flip side, but then I don't know, it just wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right. Tragedy. When the feeling's gone and you can't go on, it's tragedy. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. Absolutely atrocious. Horrible. Horrible. Very no good, very bad. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So, what do I have on the table tonight? What do we have today that we're going to be doing on our autistic program? And that was with an R, not with a U. I think. So, we're going to be doing some guns with color. Ah, man. We're going to be doing some guns with color. What do we got on the table tonight, folks? Well, we got right here, let's see if we can get this into frame here. We have a nice Melta pistol, or whatever that's called, Inferno pistol? I don't know, a Melta pistol from the Blood Angels. And we're going to give this one a nice red color. And along with this Storm Bolter, I think we'll get a nice red outer shell. I think that would look really nice on this Storm Bolter. All right, so we're going to get 2 red guns there. Now for this hand flamer, I'm thinking that this hand flamer, I'm going to give it maybe another, if it needs one, I don't know if it does. I think it's fine, doesn't need it. We're going to do this one in the black and the black, silver, kind of brass, kind of gold, whatever tones. We're going to do this one in the kind of more standard Imperial tones. And along with these, though, these red guns, there's also, wow, going to be some sluggas. I got to remember which one it is. I was going through all this trouble to get the right guns. I was slaving over a hot bits plate. Okay, so we've got some sluggas here. Sluggas right out of the park. And we're going to put those in red. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be brilliant. Now, after that, if we got some time for it, I'm going to fix up this Space Wolf Thunderhammer here, because there's a tiny bit on this snout here, which I was supposed to do in the brass and gold, but I missed it. So we're going to go over that with a little bit of brass and gold, just to kind of bring that one up to fluff snuff. Just so that way the floof is snoof. Right on the snoot, right there. Okay, and then, so if we got time for it, here's the really special gun. You're probably thinking like, but Slathe, that's not special at all. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that you put the left-handed handle on the wrong spot. And I'd be like, well, maybe, and possibly, but who cares? Because it looks cool like this. We're going to have the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher. Whoomp, boom, ba boom, ba thump, thump, ba thump, 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 thump. Okay, that's probably going to get really irritating and probably already has. So, we will now stop going thump, 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 thump. Okay, that was just the last time. All right, I swear. Thump. So, this is going to get this nice green color. So I've got a few greens that are selected for that. Probably going to start with like a dark green, which I don't think I have on the table. Duh. So we'll start with this Castellan green. We'll give it like a Castellan green. Not right now though, but we'll just shake this up. We'll just shake it up. Shake it, shake it. Shake it up. I don't know the song that says shake it, but we're gonna have it as if it is. Okay, if it's... So we'll just shake these pieces of paint. We'll shake these pake plants, and let's see what we got. So, chat has died because they're probably dying of cringe and or laughter. So we'll just shake this off, and then we'll have a nice green grenade launcher. Right from the Catechan Guard. Cadian Guard. The Imperial Guard. From the Astra Militarum. It will be right from there. So there. I'm sure saying Astra Militarum is probably broken some people's minds, and their hearts, and their souls. It's probably completely ruined everything. Nearly want to tay-tay, then nearly went tay-tay. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Shake, shake, shake your body. Shake your body light. Shake, shake, shake your body on the stream tonight. Shaking, shaking, shaking the party of the paint tonight. Shaking, shaking, shaking at night till it's just right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's put that aside. Because I'm thinking, well, those have probably been sitting there just going like, please mix me. I'm dying. I'm coagulating into a solid gelatinous glob. I really do need to put some painting medium in a lot of my paints because they are and spongy. Lend me some sugar. I am your neighbor. Shake it like a shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello. Psst, psst, psst. Who do we have here? Who do we have here? Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can get her. Come over. Come on. You gonna come over, Abby? Here. Move this aside for you. There you go. You come here? No. Your bed's all flipped up. The bed's all flipped up. Okay. Abby sighting. Right there. Abby. Superstar. Very good girl. Who's a good girl? See, that's what the chat says right there. See, there's the people watching, and they all say that you're a very good girl. And if they're not watching you live, then they're saying in the comment section below after the stream how much of a good girl you are. And they are gonna like the stream because you showed up. So if you saw Abby, during the stream or when you're watching this after the stream is done, make sure to hit the like button to let me and Abby know that you saw her in the video, because it helps me know and it helps Abby know that you saw her and that you liked it. So if you saw her, make sure to hit the like button below so that way we both get to know that you saw her there. Okay. This is the econo-sized Agrax Earthshade. I figured that if I were to drink enough of this, that I would get and harness the liquid skill that I would need. Hold on. Agrax Earthshade doesn't taste very good, to be honest. Oh, glossy. Okay. So let's get to this. Let's get to the painting of the models. Let's get some things. So we'll get what do we have here? Mephiston red. Mephiston red. Now, for us to really truly use Mephiston red, we would need to understand what Mephiston red is. Now, Mephiston is, which would be its root words coming from Mephisto or Mephistopheles, would be a character in the Blood Angels Space Marines chapter. Now, Mephisto or Mephistopheles either are variations of the devil or a servant of the devil, and Mephisto is somewhat of a Dracula-esque vampire-like psychic count space marine guy who had a dream one time and now he's like just as strong as his dad. And he's got a sword that's got spikes all over the sides of it, and it looks kind of like the bad guy Draknien's sword. And but it's not. It's totally not evil. He's not a bad dude. He's pretty cool. He only uses Kirby in Smash Bros. 64 like 70% of the time, so he's kind of okay to deal with at a party, right? Although he does put his pretzels and his cheesies in the same bowl, so he's kind of a fucking animal. So that's Mephisto, or Mephiston, pardon. Neither does what I'm drinking this time of night, mate. What? Like a Whoa, okay. Well, I don't know what you're drinking. I don't know what you're drinking, Jimmy. Jimmy, I don't know what you're drinking there, Jimmy. But whatever it is, it's no good. You gotta give it up, Jimmy. You gotta give it up. It's not good for you. Whatever you're doing, Jimmy, put it down. Back away. Oh, Jimmy. So we are going to need to get this nice and mixed. Let's give it a little toss. Right? That's an important step. Just shake, shake, toss, catch. Right? The toss, catch makes it have the centrifugal force that spins it around even faster than the speed of Superman. Now, with this, we've got our paint. Now, hear me out here. Mephiston red, okay? Mephiston red. Mephiston red. Okay. So, we've got our paint. We've got our brush. We've got our palette. We've got our stream. We've got the people at home. We've got a cat. We've got two. We've got me and you. That's what we got. And it's all we need. Oh, baby, it's hot outside. Oh, baby, it's hot outside. So can you please turn on the AC? I'm fucking sweating up my balls. Okay, so let's get some more of this Mephiston red. Mephiston red. Mephiston red. Mephiston red. Let's get some of that on the palette right there. It's sleep tea. Sleep tea. I'm drinking my sleep tea. It's like sweet tea, but it makes you sleepy times. It's got the little bear on it, and it tastes like berries. The sleepy time tea. Okay. So let's do the I think the melt-a-pistol. Because this thing's cool. I want to get this melt-a-pistol all nice and red. So where's the sweet spot? Right there. Right there. It's not going to focus though, is it? Is it? Is it focused? I think it's focused. It's hard to tell because I have two monitors, and one of them is considerably worse than the other. And I mean like considerably worse. It's from my work, and it is terrible. I don't know how to describe it other than it is really, really bad. It's a bad monitor. But not like if you had like a pet monitor and the monitor got into like the cat food or something and it's like you're a very bad monitor. No, I mean like this one visually is bad. It's a very bad monitor. And this brush is dying. It's dying. Look at that. That like tarantula teeth on there. And we're gonna want to avoid that crevice in the center. We're gonna want to leave that black. We just want this outer edge. Or the outer edge. We just want the body, the casing. I'm not sure what that's called. The outside of the gun. Jimmy is little Timmy's brother called Kimmy. Well, well, Java. That is a fascinating fact, which until refuted, it will be considered to be absolutely true until refuted. So Jimmy, you would have until some point before the end of the stream to refute what Java just said. Otherwise, that is an absolute fact. Because that's how facts work. Oh, well, he doesn't refute it. Seems like he's accepting of that. Okay. So now it looks like we gotta do the top side. And so there's the iron sight and the little box part are gonna be silver, and that side part's gonna be silver. And this brush really likes the tarantula teeth. I probably should clean it or get a new brush. You know, something that would be reasonable and actually solve the issue instead of just mentioning it over and over again. Wow, this brush shoe is bad. Well, are you gonna do anything about it? I'm gonna mention that it's a bad brush. It's a very bad brush. I don't know what that is on the side, so I'm just gonna not worry about whatever that is. Just gonna paint over it. Because it wasn't on the blueprints. Oh no, did I get it in that middle part? Ah, no. Oh well, it's recoverable. Because with a dark wash, that can be just easily hidden. That can just be disguised underneath a wash. Because it's not even the worst hit. So now let's get. Okay, well that round part there, I'm not going to be able to just avoid it with this brush, so I'm just going to have to just paint over top of it and then fix it later. Yeah. This thing is like quadding up now. Like the tip of the brush is no longer a tip. It is the pattern that an X-wing starfighter from Star Wars fucking shoots in. Like that is not what you want the end of your brush to look like. You don't want it to be going in 4 different directions. The broccoli brush is not the way to go. That's a Slathe tip right there. Not the brush tip. The suggestion tip. All right, so there's a whole other side to this. Fuck. Okay, so now I'll put that down there. That's fine. Fine like that. Fine like that. Okay. What is this thing's deal? Nah. Okay. I'm gonna have to give it that little bit of a tongue roll there. And I think I'm gonna get a different red because this red is terrible. There we go. So now we'll just shake up an actual pot of actual red, not Mephiston red. Oh, it's Mephiston red. Who knew? So we'll just shake up this Mephiston red. We'll be able to take out a little bit of this, and then we'll put in some painting medium. And it will be nice and just right. And it'll probably apply better, and it will spread better, and it will be a generally better bagel on Bagel Talk. That's what it's gonna be. All right, so let's get that nice and closed. Get a little bit of a painting medium. Give it a little bit of a swishy swirl. Swirlity, swirlity. It is some high quality H2O. There we go. Let's put that right there. Rinse off the brush again. Give it a little bit of a rinsey. And then let's gotta get the twirl. Try it. That's how you paint on Bagel Talk. Alright, so now let's get a little bit of this. Wow, that thing just splits immediately. It cannot retain a tip. It just won't do it. Okay. Give this another coat on the top. With the fresh, better paint. See, what else? For members of the Discord, we are updating the channel's Discord so that way now when people join, they're able to get their own, they can just choose the basic sort of role that they have. No fancy roles. Those are only for fancy people. There we go. Give that a nice bit on the side there. Or on the front, rather. I probably want to get this little bottom edge right there if I can. All right. Okay. Melt pistol. So we got that one. We got the body for that one done. Which is different. I don't usually paint guns red, so it's different for me. I'm not used to doing that. It's weird. It's weird, okay? Alright, so now... What's the next one? A Storm Bolter. Let's do the Storm Bolter. Storm Bolters are like... Probably... This is probably my favorite gun in Warhammer. Okay, this brush is shit. So once again, I should probably, get new brushes at one point. Would make sense. That would make sense. I probably shouldn't even be worrying about hitting other areas, because I can easily clean up the areas that I hit by mistake, because there's only going to be so many colors on this thing anyway. Still, it doesn't hurt to be nice and tidy with things. Get a nice clean coat without making too many mistakes and errors and fucking things up, right? It's always nice. I think that's gotten. Oops. Oh no! I touched it with my fingers. A Death Watch Stormbolter? Is that what this is? Just making it kind of classic. I've got another Stormbolter in the mix. Um, it's going to be a veteran Stormbolter, which I most likely will give it just the typical black, silver, gold body sort of treatment. But I did think after kind of thinking it over with what I was wanting to do with some of these weapons, the red Stormbolter kind of came to mind as one of those classic weapons. I guess it would have been like 90s Ultramarines, I think. A lot of red bolters and things. All right, so that, I believe, is going to be able to sit down on its side and cure for a bit. Now let's go to one of these shooters. Shooter. Alright, now where do I want to start? Well, anywhere and everywhere. Let's just start going nuts. I'm thinking this thing is going to be This one's gonna be great. I'm making these shooters the boomiest and killiest shooters they ever slugged. But boss, are they shooters or sluggers? Yes. Rule number one of being cunning and making your shooty sluggers. Always keep 'em guessing. I'm gonna make this all red. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's going to work. I'm gonna need to fix up some of these areas and go back over them again with black, but that's fine because just to get this red on there kind of quickly and simply, I'm just gonna get this just everywhere. It's just gonna work the best for what I need to get done here. That could do with another coat, I think, and because for some reason the red just decided to die. It just ran out part way through. Very rude. Second edition Terminators with Goblin Green bases. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I would say that would be kind of the inspiration to that red Stormbolter. It kind of got spawned off of, I was thinking like, well, how do I paint this gun or that gun? And then when I was looking for some examples, some ones that came up that I was going to be doing were going to be the red Melt-A-Pistol, and then I wanted to have a yellow Slugga, but then I kind of, but I already have a yellow Slugga, or Shooter rather. Sorry, I was a yellow Slugga, so I want to have a red Slugga and maybe a red Shooter. That'd be kind of cool, right? You know, all these different orc groups and stuff like that, and whatever. Even just the Slugga itself doesn't have to be for a certain group. It could just be this one's shootier. This one's louder. It's the loudest. Bang. Crump. So, these ones are going to be red. There's going to be details and stuff on them, so they're not just going to be all red. There's going to be other colors added. But to get a nice coat of this red, just going to go over everything just so it gets a nice even coat. So that way I'm not tiptoeing through parts of the model. And if people wonder, when I say the model, I'm referring to the gun. Because for the purposes that these are getting put together for, the gun in itself is a model. Alright, let's see, can I get this around in my fingers? Ah, yeah. Alright. Handling the tiny, tiny little gun. Alright, let's get that nice and even there. Get under there. Get the back. Alright, that's looking like it's got a nice red coat to it. But yeah, that's going to get some color details on it. It's going to be fine. Maybe we have to put a little bit extra on this side. Just to make sure everything there. I don't want to get those to be popped full of paint, though. Alright. Looking good. Looking good. And then there's gonna be the other Shoota, Slugga. I'm gonna keep messing that up, aren't I? There's the other orc gun. Ah, no, my paintbrush. Oh no. The paintbrush that's already fucked. I'm pretty sure there's a hobby store nearby. I could probably get a new brush pretty easily, pretty quick. You know, if and when needed. Alright, this one, I think I'm gonna be able to... I'll be a bit more selective with where I'm gonna do it than this one. But I'll still try to get it done kind of semi-quick. So that way, you know, it can get fixed up along with the other one. It's gonna be fine. We'll just go across all of this. Give it a nice red coat. This gun shoots the fastest. I'm able to slug you from, oh, boss, what is it, boss? I don't know how to count. I don't know what kind of voice that was there. I don't know how to count. That's gonna get clipped, isn't it? It's gonna get clipped. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So if you've not already, and if you've been enjoying the stream, hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified of the streams. Try to do the streams at least once a week, maybe a few times a week. Oh, that's looking good. That is looking good. Doesn't seem quite so bright. At least on the other one. That looks like that could be brighter. I'm not sure why it's not. Maybe if I just give it another touch up quick. Do 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 holding tiny guns. All right. Now this is science. Now this is the power of math. Now this is pod racing. Now this is okay. Let that rest like that, and then give this main boy here another little bit of slappy of the paint. And it's okay if I go on thick, especially, I mean, like, whatever, it's the orc gun. I don't have to worry about it being so pretty anymore. I want to make sure that it's got the right colors where I want them to be. You know, I'm going to make sure this thing is, you know, all right and making sense by the end of it. But, you know, doesn't matter if the paint goes on thick. You can just slap it on. And in fact, it might even look better that way. It'll look more authentic, more immersive. Immersion. Science. 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 Okay, so let's put that aside. And now I think that that's going to be that for that for that for that. But now that I say that, Now I've got to figure out a way to get this to rest. All right, there we go. I believe now I'm going to want to do this. This chain axe thing. This big chopper. Chopper, the chopper. Chopper, chopper, chopper. Big chopper. I think I'm going to want it on this part. Okay. Oop. Brush tip sucks. Wow. Wow, that thing is just fucked. I like the red on the chain axe like this, or on the big chopper like this. It kind of gives, how would I want to just say it? It kind of gives like a power tool feel to what they're using. If you know how like certain power tools have like that orange color, or sometimes they're red. That toolbox red. I like that aesthetic to these kind of weapons. I'm sure there's some orc player that's probably looking at that and being like, "No, that chopper is red because of the blood axes, and the blood axes, and they really like their axes." It's like, this isn't really an axe. Yeah, but but the blood axes, they like using knobs. I'm pretty sure all the orcs like using knobs. Stop it. Someone will see this and will comment. They'll comment and they'll say, "No, it's red because of the blood axes." And I'll be like, "Whatever, boss." That little wire is going to be a pain later, so let's just try to avoid it. If we can leave that black on the surface of that wire, that will help to contrast it later when we hit it with a different color. Ay, 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 broccoli. Broccoli brush. Okay. If we can get this other side, we are in the gold. Oh, there's like a spring there? Cool. This thing is really detailed. It's really cool. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, well, whatever. I can go over the spring easy. Let's just try to get this on. Ah, yeah, yeah. It's deciding all to just broccoli right now. All at once. Super broccoli. This brush really shouldn't be this bad. It was treated nicely. It lives in a good home. How did you get like this, brush? I'm what you made me. Oh, okay. Whoop. Okay, let's see if we can get this onto there. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, well, I think we used up all the red, and we got this thing one step further. Oh, that looks so nice. That looks good. That is looking good. That thing's gonna have to get some extra colors on it. But I think that red was a good choice. Contrast-wise, I think that's going to be a nice choice there. It might need to get another coat or two just to kind of clean it up and stuff. But then again, this brush, jeez, come on. Come on. Come on. Don't bullshit me, brush. Don't bullshit me. I'll have to get some more, what is this? The Citadel Small Base Coat Brush. It's my favorite brush. It's my favorite brush. I would use just like all of these if I could. I would just use like I would have a million of them and I would just use them all. I would be like Rocket Robin Hood. I would wait till it's done and just throw it over my shoulder and grab a new one and just keep going. Just paint everything with these things. Okay, so yeah, yeah. Okay, so now I'm thinking we got some red onto these things. Right, so they're all like stages in. Oh, these things look sweet. Duck, 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 duck. Yes, sweet. Well, let's grab this and then let's get this on there. Okay, okay. I'll stop playing with the little toys. All right. Now I'm thinking now I'm gonna want to come back to these reds at one point. But if the brush dies, it's kind of hard to use it. One second. What's that? What was that? Huh? What was that noise? Whose footprints are these? Well, let's get this green out. See if we can. Let's see if we can slap this on in a way. Get a little bit of this green, and we'll apply it to just the right spots. Just the right spots. We'll get it on just the right spots. Just right. Just right. All right. Let's get some of this green here. And we're only going to need so much of this, really. Or at least, in theory, we should only need so much of this. So in fact, let's add a little bit more. just in case. Then, like usual, we're going to get our painting medium. Oh, yes. Give it a little bit of a drip, drip. Put that into there. Perfect. Okay, so now that we've got our color, we're going to go for a nice grenade launcher. Yeah. Oh, this brush is just fucked. All right, so let's see. It's got the front here. This is in green. Now this is also going to need, oh man, really? This is also going to need like multiple greens. We're going to start with, I think this was, what is this? What color am I even using? Castellan green. Castellan green. Great Britain. Great Britain. And we'll get this Castellan green over these areas first. So this will act like the dark green. And then after that, I'm gonna check out what is it? Elysian green. And together in combination, they shall create Captain Cadia. Great Britain. We'll get that on there. Make sure we're getting a decent coverage and a decent layer of it, because we're gonna want to make sure there's at least some kind of base color for the other green to go on top of. I don't think it's not gonna quite work just going from black to the Elysian green. It's gonna need a little bit to start it up. Not much, just a little bit. Just needs a little bit. And then after that, it's all downhill from here. Now it looks like most of the rest of the body of this thing is just going to be green, which is convenient for us. All right, so now, tip of this brush. If it's not one thing, it's the other. Now it's the tip of this brush. Okay. I'll have to see. Maybe I can go. Maybe I'll go this weekend or something, and I'll get some new brushes or a new brush, because otherwise, that, if I'm trying to do detail work and I don't want to use up, let's say, more fancy, more expensive brushes, more important brushes on this set, then I'll just want to get some more of these brushes. And once again, fortunately, most of this is just going to be this green color based off of the wonderfully painted displayed pictures done by Games Workshop's heavy metal team, able to provide me with the wonderful, wonderful precedent of how to get these things painted the proper way. So we're going to just add this green across the body, and pretty much anywhere else that is left black, all those areas are going to get done in silver. But yeah, we're going to want it to go to this somewhat, what is this, like a dark olive green? We're going to want it to go from this, and then it's going to get decently brighter. It's going to get more jungle or more leafy. It's going to be better when it gets its other green. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to worry too much about getting it on other areas, because you know what? This thing's going to definitely require some cleanup. We're going to have to use some techniques and just get it done. All right. Sweet. We've got a grenade launcher in the works. It is so wonderful. Look at my grenade launcher. I know I said I wasn't going to do it again, but you all knew I was lying. Okay, so that's got a nice coat on it to start. Got some nice new pieces here to work on then. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so an hour in, I think that, I think it's wrap up time, because the brush is kind of fucking up on me. I can't really work with this thing. It's not working. This brush here is a total diva. It is an absolute diva brush. It is like Queen Latifah of the douchiest brushes. I had so much more in plan, but this thing had to just make things so complicated, like it was some kind of Avril Lavigne song, and it prevented me from being able to do the quick work that I would have done if I had a brush that would retain a tip. So we'll see if we can fix this thing. I don't think we can, but we're probably gonna need to get a new brush, a new small base coat Citadel brand paintbrush. We're going to need to get more of these. More of these. These are the way, my friends. These are the way. That is the best brush available ever. Okay? Ever. 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 So, I'm Slathe the Space Marine. This has been the hobby thing that it's been. We'll have to do this again sometime. My people will see your people will see my people. We'll have people, there'll be people. It will be the best. And we'll see you in the next stream. Well, are you gonna play us out, or